We start with a dog attack on 3 people. The animal in this case, a police canine in Norfolk.
The officer is on administrative duty while all 3 men and the dog are recovering from injuries. This happened on Willowwood Drive near Tidewater and Cromwell Drives. Police say the dog jumped a fence and ran about 2 blocks before running into the victims. 10 on your side's Liz Palka talked to a woman who saw part of that attack. So Liz, what did she tell you?
Well, Nicole, she said it was pretty terrifying, and that's why she called 911. She said she didn't even know a dog was involved until she saw the animal run and hide. And even then, she didn't know that this was a police canine because both the officer and the dog were off duty.
I could see the guy with the axe axing at something, and the 3 men were right over here yelling. The one was yelling for help.
Emily Brookins was just pulling into her driveway in the Bell Farm neighborhood in Norfolk when she heard people yelling for help.
Somebody had an axe and they were going at something, and I wasn't really sure what it was.
She said at least 4 men were in some type of struggle in this dead end on Willowwood Drive. She then saw what we now know was a German Shepherd run behind a garage in her side yard. Norfolk police tell us that dog is a canine with the department. It jumped the fence at its handler's house, ran 2 blocks, and bit 3 of those men after coming into contact with them.
Because somebody came and got it. They weren't in a uniform or anything like that. They just obviously were the owners, so I just thought it was a regular dog.
Brookins said she didn't know the bite victims, and police added all refused medical treatment at the scene. Police say at this point, they don't know what caused the canine to bite them. Now an internal investigation is happening to figure out what went wrong. Police spokesman Officer Daniel Hudson said the canine and its handler were both off duty when the incident happened around 11 a.m. Hudson said the handler, who has been with the department for 6 years, left the dog unsupervised in his fenced-in backyard. Neighbors confirm a Norfolk K-9 handler lives in this home in the neighborhood, although no one could say if this was the dog involved. Hudson explained every handler has a large built-in kennel in their backyard. As stated in the K-9 unit's standard operating procedures, K-9 dogs will be secured in a kennel supplied by the city when the dog is at the officer's home and unattended. Hudson said the handler was home and the canine was left unsupervised for about 5 minutes.
I just really feel like every single animal is unpredictable.
Now, the canine was also hurt in this incident. You heard our witness describe that one of the men had an axe to fend the animal off. We know from police the dog did end up with several cuts. It is now in a 10-day quarantine, and the canine handler is on administrative leave until that internal investigation is over. Live in Norfolk, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.
Earlier in the year, the Norfolk K-9 unit made the news after a dog bit a local college student. London Colvin was leaving an off-campus party near Norfolk State University when it happened in January. 1 month later, Chief Mike Goldsmith said the use of force was unreasonable, and he started a review process of the department's K-9 policy. In April, 10 on your side learned 4 officers no longer worked for the department, and a 5th was suspended because of that incident.